Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, yes. TAP, 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 TAP. Shelly Galvin, right out of the gate, powder, user. Let's go. TAP, TAP. Luli, thank you, my Luli. Good morning, KK. Yes. To the moon, girl mom, KK, Travis, good morning to you. It's a beautiful Tuesday. JJ Challenger, good morning. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Jessica Pilach, to the moon. Good morning, my traders. JDM with the ice cream cone. The Sour Buddy drink is on the board. Hammer those sours. Hammer them. How did we do in the market yesterday? Were we green? Were we red? Did we listen to me? $1.99, Mr. Day with the super chat. Yes. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day. Nancy with the rose. Thank you, my Nancy. Thank you, Jessica, for the heart me. Get them heart me's in. Get them heart me's in. I warned you. I warned you. I warned you. I warned you. Did I not warn you? Huh? Did I not warn you? On Tesla, it was not going to the moon. I said, don't chase it. I said, don't chase it. Who chased it? Who tried to chase it? Anybody? Manny be a Manny with the rose. Yes. I said, don't chase it. Major resistance. Whammo. Neutral state. Whammo. Good morning, Mr. Dave. Yes, Marcus. Mr. Dave with the sour buddy. Thank you. I told you not to go long on SPY, too. What did that do yesterday? Oh, whoop, whoop. To the moon. No, too much resistance. Back you came. So now that you all are going to listen from now on, good to see you all here. I love you all. We are here to help you. Listen to Vossi, okay? I've been looking at charts longer than most of you people have been alive. Tiny Timmy, thank you for the follow, my friend. Good to see you. How we doing, everybody? It is the last day, trading day of September. Was September red, just like August, just like July, just like June? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to all our new VIP members. Good to see you all from yesterday. Christian Cruz, good morning. Thank you for the follow. Yes. We're going to go over everything, folks. All our job is right now is to TAP the screen. TAP. Share the live. We got one share. And donate when you can. If you can, that helps out tremendously, okay? As soon as we get to 10,000 likes, we are going to get this party started. We are going to go over all the things, my friends, all the things. The Father Giuseppe. Did you listen, Father Giuseppe? Did you listen, I hope? Christian Cruise. Yes, Christian Cruise. Thank you for all of those beautiful donations, Christian Cruise. I appreciate you. We are at 10,000. Let's get to work. Good morning. All we ask that you do is TAP. Tappity tap, tap, tap. Share, share, share. We have 2 shares now. Share it out. And donate when you can. All right, Miss Market, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Miss Market this morning. We are going to put in our major support and resistance here for you, okay? This is pretty much cut and dry this morning. We had a double top up there on the SPY. We got a lot of support to the downside here on Miss Market. Under 661.88. You have room down to 661 hold number. You got double levels of support there on Miss Market to the downside. All right, everybody? Above 664 to the upside, we got double levels of resistance at 665. So 665 up and 661 down. Mark those levels down, everybody. Mark those beautiful levels down. Girl Mom says, today decides red or green for the month. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Amazon. I wouldn't have to trade for the month of October or November, and I would be fine. 4 trades yesterday I took. 3 were winners. 1 was a break even. Because risk management is all we care about. And the first trade was the break-even one. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Amazon. Yes. And I was done by 10 o'clock. All right, here we go. We're putting in our levels. Lose control. Above 229.60, you have room up to 224 here on Amazon. Neutral state, all right? You got room up to 224 on Amazon. Back under 221, get under the whole number. You will have room back down to 220 here on Amazon. Yes. Thank you, Candy. Candy. Jessica Montalvo with the high bear. Candy, thank you so much, everybody. The Qs. Folks, let me explain something to you. What we teach you over there in our education community, in our amazing elite VIP, elite. Shelly Galvin, thank you, my Shelly. You are going to learn how to trade properly. So what you're doing now is just wasting time trying to figure it out, having another red month, saying to yourself, why does this keep happening? Well, I can tell you why this keeps happening, because you don't know what you're doing. And we're going to teach you what to do. Christian Cruise! Christian Cruise! Thank you. I saw another sour come in here. Sour. There it is, the facial blaster. Thank you, my facial. The Qs, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Above 599.36. We have room up to 602 here on the Qs. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. And you must trade at your own risk. Under 597.44, we got room back down to 596 here on the Qs. We're going to head over to AMD. AMD to the moon. Right now, we are in let's see. Let me back this out a little bit. We're in a neutral state here on AMD. We're in position 1 to the downside. Right underneath you here, under position 1, we have major support. 5-minute 200 at 160.63. 160.63. Under 160.63, we have another level of support, major support, 15-minute 200 at 160. Mark that down, please, everybody. 160. Coming back to the upside here on AMD as we pull it back to our execution time frame. Above 162.50, you'll have room up to 164.50 on AMD, okay? Coming back under the whip zone, make sure you get under 160.62, and then you'll have room down to 159.87, 160 area. Okay? On AMD, everyone got it? Good. Baba, what did Baba do with that gap up? Let's see what Baba did. Oh, it came into our resistance. Poke through. See the poke through right here? No confirmation and back down. Yes, yes it is. So let's see what we got here on the Baba Roonies. We are back in that narrow state, and we're back with that gap up. The only difference this time is look at your granddaddy. Woo! That thing is going to be choppy today until that 200 gets more flat. Right now, you're in position 2 to the upside here on the Bobaroonies. You are going to watch 183. Let's mark it down. Whoop. 183 and 184 respectively to the upside here on Baba. All right, you're just too far. Look at that daily, everybody. Would I take this long? No. Look at your 8, look at your 20. No. Only a damn fool would go long on Apple, and you are not a damn fool. All right, so we're going to look for the pullback here. 183 area. All right, here's your 50% retracement level right around 181 to the back down. Bring that baby back down. He is. NQ. But Voss gapped up, man. I'm not going short on it. Gapped up, man. It's gapped up. Okay. So was Tesla yesterday. So was the SPY yesterday. How'd that work out for you? Well, why is that, folks? Tell me why. Tell me why. Because all roads lead back to the 20. All right, here, 24,821. Above 24,821, you have room up to 24,859 here on NQ. Back under 24,787.50, you have room back down to 24,754. And I see you with the dollar 99 super chat over there on the tubes. Hello, Blue. How are you, my son? He called me Papa. How are you, my Blue? CCL, I got you. I got you, Blue. Little Carnival Cruise Lines. I will never trade a whatchamacallit? A cruise stock. Never. Right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. Alerts, alerts on Carnival Cruise Line. All right, let's see what we got here for you, Blue. My boy, Blue. We got resistance up there. All right, Blue. I'm going to give you 2 levels of support here, Blue. Double bottom right there, okay? All right, here's what we got, my boy, Blue. Above 29.63, you got room up to $30.10. Watch that whole number, okay? Above $30.10 with a retest, you got room up to $30.53 here on Carnival Cruise Lines. Under 29.12, you got room down to 28.82 and then 28.60. Blue. Well, Blue, at least you know that I know what I'm talking about. I like it. Good to see you here, Blue. Get in that VIP and a sinking ship. And let's start teaching you how to trade properly, all right? Oracle. Bum, 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 bum. You know, someone in the VIP put it into perspective. It was an excellent thing they put into perspective. They said, for $50 a month, that's cheap. And he goes, I'm going in a simulator. I'm only paying $50 a month to learn from the best. And if I don't do this, I'm going to use my own money, and I'm going to lose a hell of a lot more than $50 a month. I said, you get it. I said, you get it. Yes, I never thought of it that way. Right now, we're in the narrow state on Oracle. We are in the whip zone. We got alerts on Oracle. Above 283 up on Oracle, under 281 to the downside on Oracle, okay? Let's get these levels in place for you. Let's get these levels in place for you, my beautiful, beautiful traders. I hope you guys are doing well. I really do. That's why I'm doing this. I wouldn't waste my time otherwise. Above 283 to the upside, we got room up to 285.61 on Oracle in a narrow state in the whip zone. Oracle's ready to make the next move. We don't know which way it's going to go, though, okay? Under 281, watch your whole numbers as you start coming down the board. What we do know about Oracle is we have major support down here at 268. All right, so we got to hold this level here. 281, I've been talking about this for a few days. 281 is the golden goose on Oracle, all right? So just remember that. What else we got going on, everybody? Timothy Miller with the follow. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you, Sue. And you're working hard, Sue. All our VIPers are. I'm so proud of you all. All those green trades every day that you guys post. Where are all the red trades? Man, did those red trades go down. That's why I've been spending more time in the green room. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone on Nvidia. Let's see what we got here. Major support and resistance. Double top right there, okay, my beauties? So what we got here on Nvidia, above 183, over the whole number, above the whip zone, you got room up to 184. You got a double top up there, okay? Mark that down. Under 180.66, you got room down to 179, then 178 on Nvidia. This is TradingView swap. This is TradingView. I don't use this when I trade, but I do use this for you guys because we could go over a lot of instruments, okay? AVGO, let's go, let's go, let's go. We are at 37,000 likes. We got to be way ahead of that. We're going to do a quick 2-minute tap blitz, everybody. Right now, everybody, TAP. TAP for 2 minutes. Go, 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 go. Good morning, Josie. 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 Yeah, we'll do NQ again here in a second. Just give me a minute. Let me do this one. AVGO, here we go. We got to get over 334 to the upside. 334. Then you got room up to 338.63 here on AVGO, okay? Under the whip zone and under major support here. Get under 326.86. Make sure you mark these down. 326.86. You got room back down to 311 here on AVGO. Yes. Good morning, Swanee. Back to NQ for Josie. Josie's a VIPer. Remember, VIPers get carte blanche first, okay, here in the chat. We got to get back over 24,821. You got room up to 24,859.25, Josie. Back under 24,787.50. You got room down to 24,754. Hold number. It will hit these levels if they go in those directions. So make sure you mark them down. Blessings. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Christian Cruz. Yes, we got 3 more sour buddies left. Thank you, Christian Cruz, for all those donations. Appreciate you. Tesla, oh boy. Zay, did you listen to me yesterday, Zay? Huh? I told you, don't chase this to the upside, no matter what it does. It is not going up. Whammo! Woof! I'm proud of that, everybody. I'm proud of that because I've been looking at these charts a long time, so I deserve to be good, okay? That's all I'm saying. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Tesla. We are in the whip zone on Tesla. We got an alert on Tesla. Let's see what we got. My wife said to me, I think it was Friday. She goes, I'm so proud of you, honey. You worked so hard. They don't know how hard you worked as a trader. It's true. I mean, it was a crazy ride. Above 443.63, we got room up to 445 on Tesla. 445. Under 440.35, you have room down to 435. Hold number here on Tesla. Mark that down. Another thing she said, which was even more important. She goes, they don't know how you keep your heart on your sleeve for them. So anytime I see a bad trade, I wear it with you. Okay? I'm in the trenches with you, VIP. I'm in the trenches with you. GLD. All right, let's see what we got here. GLD. GLD, we are in a narrow state here. We are in position 2 to the downside. The only problem we have is this 200. You're going to be choppy on GLD for a little bit, for about 15 minutes before the open, okay? You're hanging on for dear life here on GLD. Remember, all roads lead back to the 20. All roads, all right, my beauties? So what do we got here on GLT? We got room back down to 349. 349 on GLD, back over 352.53. You got room up to 353 on GLD. Candy! Two sour buddies, my Candy. Thank you. I love you. RR? What's RR? Rich Tech Roll, got to be a penny. There it is. Soon as I see robotics or pharmaceutical, yes, it is. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside here on RR. Let's see what we got on RR. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right, RR, back over 434. You got room up to 455 here on RR. Back over 455 with the retest, you'll have room up to $5 on RR. Coming back down the board, if your broker has a shorts available for you, under $4, you're coming back down to 336 on RR. Hood. Going over to the Robins of the hoods. Let's see what we got. Robinhood right now, we are in a neutral state. Yes, we are in the whip zone currently here on Robinhood. Let's mark out our major support and resistance levels. All right, here we go on the hood of Robin. We are in a neutral state, back over 137. You'll have room up to about 140 area, 140, okay? Mark that down. Under the whip zone of 132, under the whip zone. Hold number, 132, you got room back down to 126. Yes, on Robinhood. We're going to head over to Google now. The Googaroonies. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Google currently. This is our house. All right, Google, above 247.22, you will have room up to 250. 250, mark that down. Under 243, under the whole number. Under the whole number with a retest, you're coming back down to 232. Bring Google back. No bias, Nico. No one has a bias. All we do is trade support and resistance, market cycle, state and position. Miss Market tells us what to do, and we do it. We don't have a bias on Miss Market, ever. Okay? Davion with the live, the finger hearts, the popular, the heartbeat, Christian Cruz, Shelly Stringer. Look at all these beautiful people. Let's go. Heading back over to the Amazons. Oh, the last sour buddy. Who got it? Sue Felicia. Thank you, my Sue. I appreciate you. See what I did there, Sue? See that rhyme? Thank you, my Sue. I appreciate you. All right, hammer them roses. Let's go. Amazon, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Back over 222.59. We have room up to 224 on Amazon. Back under 221, under the whole number. We have room down to 220. Yes. Hey, Anirudh Social. How are you, my brother? MSFT. Who was that? Inspiring with the gold medal. Yo! Shelly Stringer with the roses. She's coming for that. And Shelly Galvin, they are coming for the rose gold. What are we doing now? CRWV. Remember, VIP, to get into the VIP, you are going to head over to the VossTrading.com. .com. Yeah, I can't use, the word. .com. The VossTrading.com. Or click the link in my YouTube and TikTok bio. $49.99 a month will get you in the VIP. We have VIP live training Thursday night this week at 7 p.m. Eastern time by me. You will learn more in that 1 hour than you will learn in your entire trading career thus far. VIPers, does that sound about right? CRWV, we are in a narrow state. We are coming out of the base. Okay, we got a little base here on CRWV. We are in position 2 to the upside here on CRWV. Your first stop here is going to be 139. 139, please mark that down on CRWV. 139, narrow. In a narrow base, you got room to go up there and get it, 139. Then you got to look for your pullback, okay? 50% retracement level brings you back to about 132. All right, your 25% retracement level is going to bring you around 135 for another move higher, possibly. So that's what you have to determine. Your retracement will determine your next play, okay? And you learn all that in the VIP. Sue Felicia, inspiring, is now coming for that rose. Who is the current holder of the roses in the gift gallery? Here we go. Davion owns the finger heart. Sue Felicia owns the roses so far. OKLO. OKLO, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on our OKLO. All right. We got room up to that 15-minute 200, 125, major resistance. Major resistance up there at 125, my beautiful traders. Okay. And then we have the base down here that we have to be careful at. So let's put this into perspective for you. OKLO, you are in that neutral state. You got room up to 125. All right, market. Under the whip zone, coming back the other way, under 115.39, you will have room back to down to 109 on OKLO. NIC, a little Microsoft coming up right now. I think I went to go do this and I forgot. All right, let's do it now. Microsoft, you are in a narrow state, and you are in the whip zone. Alert, alert. Here it comes. Let me put your major support and resistance plays in here, okay? Let me see what this pivot is right here. 512, yeah, we got to mark it. All right, here we go on Microsoft. Above 515, above the whip zone in a narrow state, you have room up to 516 and then 517 here on Microsoft. Coming through, because we don't know what Miss Market wants to take us yet. Under 513.78, you have room down to 512 and 511 on Microsoft. I have no idea what that person is saying, but we'll say goodbye to them. Walmart. And then PLTR to the moon. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Walmart. We are in the whip zone. Alert, alert. On Walmart, let's see what we got. Adorable Dad and Sue Felicia with the level up spa. Sue is going for the gift gallery. Get in that gift gallery, everybody. Call Adorable Dad. Yes. Don't you love when you have green days over and over and over again? Right? You put in so much work on this, everybody. Doesn't it feel good? Right? Doesn't it feel good to finally know what the hell you're doing? Let me rephrase that. Doesn't it feel good that you wake up every day with the chance of knowing what you're doing now instead of guessing every day? Above 103.13, you got room up to 103.50 and then 104 on Walmart. Mark those down. Under 102.48, you got room down to 101 on Walmart. Let's head over to PLTR. Right now on PLTR, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on PLTR. To the upside, watch that right there, 179.50. We got a 15-minute 200, okay? Make sure you watch that little guy right there. Sneak it out. We got the pivot base right there. Boom, boom. Let's look at it. Above 179, you got room up to 179.57. 179.57 here on PLTR. Under 177.61, under the whip zone, you have room down to 174. You got it, NIC. Girl mom, state is the distance between moving averages or the distance of the whip zone. Moving averages. Thank you, adorable dad, for all of those lightning. UNH. Baseball playoffs start tonight. We are in a narrow state on UNH. We are in the whip zone. We got an alert here on UNH. Let's put them in. Let's put these beauties in. Are we ready? 5-minute looks good. 15-minute looks good. You're nice and tight. 5-minute, you're nice and tight. Alerts on UNH. Let's see what we got on the hourly. She wants to run. All right, here we go on UNH. Back over 345.05. You got room up to 355. Mark that down. 355. This is going to be a runner, folks. I'm letting you know that now. Under 342.84, you got room back down to 327. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. And you must trade at your own risk. Trading is risky, everybody. You got to get in the VIP to learn how to trade. And we are going to put you in a simulator so you don't lose your money. Okay? Narrow state on MU. We keep on rolling. We are in position 2 here on MU. 5-minute doesn't look so hot, so be careful here on MU. All right, you're not going to get a banger out of this, I don't think, from what I'm seeing right now. So let's pull this back. MU. You got room up to 166. 166. Above that with a retest, you have room up to 167. Watch your 200, okay? Your 200 is pointing straight up. It's going to be choppy. So when you think you're going long and you're like, we're going to the moon, and it chops you up with a topping tail, you're going to say, damn, I should have listened to that man. Under 162.98, you got room back down to 195.50 here on MU. Anya, I don't know what you're trying to say, Anya. Spots. Anyone? Help? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? All right. Right now on Apple, narrow state, we are in the whip zone. Alerts here on Apple. Let's put them in. 5-minute on Apple. You're nice and tight, all right? I'm going to put Apple on watch here this morning. Apple is on watch. It doesn't mean I'm going to do anything. It just means it is on watch, okay, my beautiful traders? So here's what we got on Apple. Under 253.61, we got room back down to 251.41, all right? Mark that down. Above 255 hold number, we have room up to 257.40. On Apple. Hello, Jazzy Booza. Thank you, my Jazzy. You. How are you? On the tubes. I still don't understand what's happening here. April Stapleton with the paper crane, with the roses. Let's go. Anya, where are you from, Anya? Anya Spots. Where are you from? Thank you for all the follows, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. Montana. Very nice. Montana. Very nice. Hims and hers. Right now on Hims and Hers, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the downside here on Hims and Hers. Let's mark these out for you. All right, my beauties? Got a double top up there, so be careful. All right, good. All right, Hims and Hers, let's bring it back. Right now, you are in a narrow state in position 2. You got room down to 57.62. 57.62, okay? Back over 59.69, we have room up to 60.64. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. SoFi, let's see what we got here. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside on SoFi. Got a double bottom right there, okay? These are some beautiful levels right here. All right, SoFi, you got to get back over 27.82. Then you have room up to 28.71. Mark that down, okay? You have room down to $27 hold number here on SoFi. Under 27 with a retest of that hold number. You got to hold that hold number. You'll have room down to 26.37. Fit Wakely, good morning. Hello, Tommy boy. Hello, over there on the tubes. Good to see you. SPY, we got some SPY for you, yes. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Also, once again, the VIP, the elite VIP is open. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com right here to get into that VIP. All right, and we're going to teach you how to trade properly. Who wants to learn how to trade the right way? Who's sick of losing in here? Who is sick of losing, everybody? Put me in the chat. Uber! Trinity! She loves that Uber, Trinity. Yes. Trinity loves some Uber. All right, Uber right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Uber, okay? Your 5-minute doesn't look as good. Let me mark these out for you. All right, here we got on Uber. Above 99.62, we got room up to $100. $100 is major resistance. That is a big hold number, okay? As you can see, we rejected off of it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times already. $100, okay? Under 99, you got to get under the hold number, not 99.11. You'll have room down to 98.50, okay? On Uber, make sure, okay, this is very important up here at that $100 area. Look at that. Major psychological resistance. Martin Ben, I skipped SPY. I went over it about 10 times. I did do SPY. Jay said I did do it, but I'll do it again for you. How's that? All right, here we go on this market. Back over 664. Get over that hold number, all right? And we got room up to 665 and 665.30 here on this market. Under 661.88, you got room down to 661 hold number. You got double support here at the hold number. Major support there on SPY. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. You're welcome, Martin. You are welcome, my beautiful traders. How we all doing, everybody? Is everyone doing well? You feel good? You wake up? You're happy? How's everyone doing? Put it in the chat. Diz, right now here on the Diz-a-Rooney. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone currently on Diz. He is. We're going to mark these beauties out right here. How we doing, everybody? Thank you, Mind Blown. You the man. Everyone's doing good? Good. We got to always check mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's important. All right. Above 115.01, we got room up to 116 here on Diz. Mark that down. Back under the whip zone of 114.30. Get under 114.38. You have room down to 114, then 113.62, okay? That's why when I'm live, I try to make you guys laugh and stuff because I want you to feel good, you know? Not everybody makes other people feel good, and we need more of that. We need more of that. Coin. Lord. Whatever happened to Lord? I want to be a Lord. I want to be Lord Voss. How do I get knighted, everybody? We are in a neutral state. That's a joke. We're in a neutral state. We're in position 1 to the downside, everybody, here on coin. All right, we got a little bit of support here. I'm going to put these in for you, okay? These are very, very important, those pivots right there. All right, here we go on coin. Are we ready? Back over 334.33. We got room up to 344 on coin. Mark that down. Right now, you're in a neutral state. You're in a bullish neutral state. Bearish position one. Going to be choppy. Look at that 200. You're going to chop around here for a little bit. You got room down to 327.63 and 325.40 here on coin. The golden goose is 325. If you get under 325 with a retest, you're coming back down to 318. Yes, 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 yes. Apple, yes, Apple. Alerts. We have Apple on watch, my beautiful traders. Apple is on watch. Make sure over there on YouTube we're tapping. Mr. Dave, are we tapping over there? Fit Wakely. Girl Mom, are we tapping? We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Apple. 5 minute, nice and tight. That's what I like to see on that 5 minute, okay? Under 253.61, we have room down to 251.41 with a retest down to 248, all right? Back over 255.01. We have room up to 257.40 here on Apple. Apple is on watch. I'm not going to say that again. The Qs. The Qs, we are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone. Above 599.36, you have room up to 602. Okay? Under 597.44, you have room back to 596 here on the Qs. 5 minute is not tight, so keep that in mind. What else are we looking at? IWM to the moon. How are you, my beauties? IWM. IWM, we are narrow in the whip zone. We are narrow in the whip zone on IWM. Whip zone's a little big here, though, okay? On the 5 minute, we got that 5 minute 200 lurking down there. You got your 15 minute 200 up there. We're going to go over these in a second. Okay, here we go. IWM from the execution time frame. Above 242, you got room up to 242.50 here on IWM. Back under, you want to get under 240.65. Get under 240.65, okay? Then you have room down to 237. Now, of course, folks, you're watching the whole numbers as you come down. You're not going to get a straight shoot down to 237. You see what happens when you tap over there on the Qs, everybody? On the Qs. On the YouTubes, everybody? What's up, Dot? Oh, Dom. I thought those were T's. What's up, Dom? What do you need, baby? What does watch mean for Apple? That means that is something that may make a nice move between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. Okay? JPM, that's not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Thought it said dot. The M's look like T's for a second. Good thing I had LASIK. Right now, we are in a narrow state. Thank you for being here, Dom. Good to see you, my brother. We are in the whip zone on JPM. We are nice and tight. Alerts on JPM. This is another one on watch. All right, the only problem is the price. I don't like trading these prices. But it is on watch, everybody, all right? I actually have alerts set with my broker to not let me do certain things, like trade prices this high. It won't let me execute. All right, here we go. Above 316.11, you got room up to 318 on JPM. Under 314.50, you have room down to 314, everybody. 314. Under 314 with a retest, we have room down to 312. That's it, girl mom. Akeem, the dream. Make sure we're tapping over there on the tubes. Hello, Jonas Vase. Are we tapping over there? Mr. Dave, are you tapping? UNH. I think we put UNH on watch also. We have Apple and we have JPM. Was UNH on watch? Yes. Okay, here we go. Above 345.05 on UNH, we got room up to 355. Okay, mark that down. Folks, please listen to me. Watch your whole numbers as you go up, okay? Under the whip zone of 342.84, we have room back down to 327. Watch your hold numbers coming back down the board, okay? This doesn't mean it's going to go ding, 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 ding. Whoa! The best price to trade is anything over $50 per share. Not financial investment or tax advice. No, I don't trade options, user. You kidding me? Esther Lopez with the roses. Swanee with the roses. Maddie with the heartbeat. Mason Camlets with the roses. April Stapleton. Anaya, thank you. Oh, we need one more rose goal here. I didn't know you guys achieved it so fast. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, the news roll goal is up. Yes, we did UNH about 30 seconds ago. Black Rose, how are you, my beauty? Doctor, there he is. The doctor's here. Esther Lopez to the moon. Robinhood. And then we got to do XRP, okay, and Bitcoin. Right now, we are in a neutral state above 137. You have room up to 140 here on Hood. You got a lot of resistance up there, right around the 141 area, okay? Back under 132 hold number, you have room back down to 126 here on Hood. Let's head over to XRP. Cold, cold heart. I guess my levels on XRP yesterday were pretty good. What do you think? Pretty good? All right. You're in the right place, folks. You're in the right place. Now you got to learn how to trade. Yes. Yes. All right, here we go on XRP to the moon. Back over 287.62. You got room up to 290.82 and 293.12. Mark those levels down, okay? I'll bring them down for you. Under 283.58, we have room down to 281.07. Dwex, thank you for the follow. We start the live, Anaya, at 8, anywhere between 8:15 and 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shelly Stringer with the rose. Let's go, Shelly! Yo! This is Trading View, Gunji. Trading View. Say that 3 times fast. Trading View. Nvidia. We are in a narrow state. Above 183, you have room up to 184 on Nvidia. Under 180.66, you have room down to 179 and 178 on Nvidia. How we doing, YouTube? Who's over there? No one's chatting, but there's a lot of people in there. Where are you all from on the tubes? Just Josue Zamora. Hello, Josue. Serv. Robotics. This has to be a penny stock. There it is. All right, let's see. Robotics, pharmaceuticals. Right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone currently on SERV. Everybody. Above 1202 to the upside, under 1171 to the downside. Let's see what we got here. Let me mark these out for you guys. Above $12, you got room up to 1233 on SERV. 1233, okay? Under 1171 to the downside, you have room back down to 1130 on SERV. Who's clapping? Everyone put the clapping. I just did XRP, Caden. How are you? In the chat. Put those claps in the chat. Tesla to the moon. Let's see what we got here on Tesla. No moon. You're in a narrow state in the whip zone. Big whip zone here. Above 443.63, you have room up to 445 on Tesla. Back under 440, under the hold number, you have room down to 435. News. don't mean a damn thing. Don't trade the news, trade the setup. That's it. Let's see those claps. Miss Market, don't trade the news. Trade the setups, my beautiful traders. Please, for the love of God. Haven't you learned your lesson yet? We are in a narrow state above 664. You have room up to 665 on Miss Market, okay? Under 661.88, we have room down into that major support area of 661. Apple, what's up, George? How you doing, George? Apple above 255.01. We have room up to 257.40. Apple is on watch this morning, okay? Under 253.61, we have room down to 251.41. Just did, Stuart. Just did SERV. Here, Stuart. SERV. These are your levels, my brother. 1202 up to 1233, under 1171, down to 1129. Open. Hello, Michael Ramps. Good to see you, Michael. Open door. Penny stock. You guys love them penny stocks. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, a lot of resistance to the upside here on open door. I'm just letting you know that. We're going to go over it here in a second. All right, open door above 851. You have room up to 859 and 870 on open door, okay? Right now, you are in a neutral state, position 2 to the downside. You have room down to 684 on open door. I just opened the door. See what I did there, everybody? Did you like that? Did you like that? C for Swanee. Right now, we are in a narrow state on C. We are in position 2 to the downside on C. All right, on C, narrow state, position 2. Coming back up, you have resistance at 103. Mark that, 103, okay? You have room down to $100 hold number on C. $100 hold number. Mark that down, okay? Back over 103.40 here on C. You have room up to 104.39. You are in a narrow state. You're nice and tight on the 5 as well. Mark those levels down, my beauties. Here they are. Thank you, Killer Kindness. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. SMCI. SMCI, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone. We got to get over 46.78. Let me redo these. I don't know if they were from yesterday or not. Let me redo these for you. All right, SMCI, back over 46.77. We have room up to 47.39. First stop, 47.39. Right now, you're in a narrow state in position 1 to the downside. You have room down to 45.87 here on SMCI, okay? Under 45.87 with a retest, you're coming back down to $44. Whole number on SMCI. Thank you. Thank you. What's a good $50 stock to trade? I don't know. You got to look. I can't answer that. Not allowed to. PayPal's a good $70 stock. Just saying. You're in a narrow state on PayPal. We're in a narrow base on PayPal. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. Let me mark these out for you. All right, here we go on PayPal. We are in position 2, narrow state. We got room up to 71.23 on PayPal. 71.23 Under 69.61, you have room down into this major demand area. $68 hold number on PayPal. Mark that down, my beauties. Okay. Roll call. Are we ready for a roll call? Mustang Juan. Thank you. Adorable Dad. Inmar. Shelly. The Doctor. Esther Lopez. Swanee. Maddie 12. Mason. April. Anaya. Esther Lopez. April Stapleton. Finish off those roses, everybody. Only Dan. Thank you. Jonathan. I appreciate you. Joe Trevelyan. J.L. Hammer. Adorable Dad. Sue. Felicia. Cole. Thank you so much. Jessica Montalvo. Andrew the Believer. Uncle G. Shelly Galvin. Christian. Thank you. Powder. User Luli, I appreciate you. JDM, Jessica Pilach, Nancy, thank you. User again, and did I get everybody? Mr. Dave on TikTok and YouTube, thank you for the super chats. And NIC, I appreciate you. Manny B and Manny, of course. Christian Cruise to the moon. I'll make sure I didn't miss anybody. Paulo, Sue Felicia. 3Bez. Thank you, 3Bez. I appreciate that. Thank you. Think we got everybody. Oh, Candy. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. Uncle G, Ania, Shelly Galvin. We are almost at the ROSE goal. Finish them off as a team. Why I do meta real quick. Finish them off. All right, here we go on Meta. Above 745.40, you have room up to 754.50 here on Meta. Under 739, under the whole number, you have room down to 733. Thank you all so much for being here every day. 5 more roses. No, wait a minute. 50 more. Let's go. 55. Let's go. Nestor Vega Vega. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Hope you're learning. Remember, the VIP is open. Link is in my bio. Or go to theVossTrading.com, okay? And we will teach you how to trade properly. I love you all so much. I'm here for you, okay? VIPers, we'll see you in a chat here in about 5 minutes. Everyone else, we'll see you back on tomorrow morning. Have a great day, an amazing day, and give somebody a hug today. Have a great day, everybody. Katana Lim! Katana Lim! Thank you for the live goal. John, Adorable Dad, Shelly, and Doctor, and only Dan. Thank you so much.